Hey everybody, my name is Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I'm an actor. I recently played Edward Snowden in a movie. I don't know if you saw that movie. Even if you haven't, maybe you've heard of Edward Snowden. He's a guy who took classified documents from the NSA and delivered them to journalists that revealed some illegal and very questionable mass surveillance programs being conducted in secret by the US government. And if you know anything about his story, you know that he went to Hong Kong to deliver this information to the journalists that he selected to receive it. His goal to get that information out there succeeded, and in my opinion, we all benefited greatly from him doing what he did. But what I want to talk to you about today is what he did next. When he was in Hong Kong, after his rendezvous with journalists, he had to hide before he could get out of the country. And up until recently, no one really knew where he hid. But it came out, both in the press as well as in the Oliver Stone movie that I was in, that he actually hid in sort of a very unlikely place. He hid with a handful of refugees there in Hong Kong, people who are not from Hong Kong, they're from Sri Lanka and the Philippines. Their names are Ajith, Vanessa, Nadeeka, and Supun. And these four people and their families really put themselves at risk in order to help Snowden when he really needed help. And it did work. Edward Snowden was able to get out of Hong Kong. But these four folks and their families are still there, and they're actually living in a really tough situation. It's really difficult life as a refugee in Hong Kong. They don't have enough to support themselves, but they're also legally not allowed to work. And if they went home, they'd face way worse situations. So there's this GoFundMe page raising money to help these four folks support themselves. I'm giving some money to it, and you know, if you can, I would personally appreciate it. I know they would really appreciate it if you could give a little bit too. For those of us who are really grateful for what Snowden was able to do for our country and really for the whole world, I think this is a nice way to say thanks. And that's it. Thank you.